Happy Friday. Well, that's me all packed up and checked out. You can see it on the trolley behind me. I'm taking it up to the front to store for a little bit because my flight's not until 9 o'clock this evening. So yeah, all done. Can't believe the 8 nights has gone so quickly. They always do though, don't they? I am heading off to Epcot this morning. I managed to bag myself a light boarding group for boarding group 15, so that'll probably be called very shortly, so hopefully they'll still let me do it. So yeah, it's been good. Obviously Saratoga, amazing as always. I should have done it the other way around really, All Stars first and then Saratoga, but there just wasn't the availability. And I've done this the same in November as well. I've got Saratoga first and then All Stars, but it's fine. The storm gone, there's nothing left this morning. It was just very windy last night and rainy, but that was it. So yeah, let's check in the luggage and head off to Epcot. Bags all dropped off. It is 9:10. There's quite a big queue for Epcot, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get on it or not. I should get on it, but I'll probably have to stand because they're currently trying to get a wheelchair user person on. Oh no, I might get on it. I think they were all waiting for Hollywood Studios. So that's handy. Yeah, so Epcot this morning. So just waiting for my boarding group to be called. I'll go straight to Guardians. My friends Rebecca and Sam are coming in from San Francisco. So I'm looking forward to seeing them. So yeah, last few hours before we have to fly home. Just got off the bus, I'm walking in. It is 9:30, so we should make 10 o'clock for Guardians. It's very, very humid today. It's like being in a sauna. I think obviously we had the storm and it's been raining this morning as well because the ground's very wet and everything's dripping. It's not really cleared the air and now it's just really, really warm. It's like, yeah, being in a sauna. It's like really tight on your chest because it's so warm. There are a lot of people going into Epcot this morning. As per usual, mind you, it has only just opened, isn't it? Half an hour open for normal guests. Hopefully once they get in they'll disperse. I've got something I need to return. Obviously, hopefully to do Living with the Land. I'll try Single Rider from Ratatouille as well. And depending on how long I'm with Becca and Sam, I may pop over to Magic Kingdom for the parade. So let's go and have a fun day. And we are in. I'm so thankful for that annual pass holder queue because it makes it go low and lot quicker. Although they only had one lot of the scanners open. They had one scanners for buggies and wheelchairs and then one for normal people. So, you know, instead of opening more, it was just taking so much longer to go through. Let's head off to Guardians. We have 20 minutes to get there, so plenty of time. Hopefully this time in the morning the virtual queue won't be too bad. I did see somebody posted the other day that the virtual queue was right out past the spaceship. I really don't want to be waiting that long. There does seem to be a queue to get to the barriers, but hopefully not once you go in. I mean, it is 9:45, so I wouldn't have thought it's that manic yet because the boarding groups don't open until... I don't actually know if this one's open for extra magic time in the morning. Interesting. Let's head to Zander. Oh no, it's not too bad at all. As you can see, people are just walking through at the moment. So that's really good. So probably about 10 minutes by the time you get through all the pre-show and everything as well. Very handy. Love that ride, but you always come off a little bit windswept. Or more windswept than a little. I got back road. I didn't ask for it. One thing I will say with Single Rider is that they were kind of penalising single riders because they were on their own. Obviously you queue with everybody else, but they kind of sent us down our own little track, and then the people on the left were like 2s and 4s, and they were doing all of them first, and they must have filled 2 or 3 cars before they actually bothered to send me and another person behind me that was a single rider down. So I think that's a bit unfair when you're queuing with everybody else. So that's one thing to note if you are coming on your own. I'm now just going to nip into the creation shop, or whatever it's called, to just return these leggings, and then I might go up to Living in the Land and see what's going on there. That was extremely painless. Good thing here as well is you don't have to return to the shop you bought it from, because obviously it's all Walt Disney and the merchandise is pretty much all the same. Although I never saw the leggings in any other shop apart from the Disney Springs one. But you can still take them back, and they didn't even need to. I paid by Apple Card, I didn't have to scan my Apple Card again. So yeah, really easy. It'll take a couple of days to go back on, so it's not the end of the world. I'll just keep that for next time. I'm going to head over to the Land Pavilion and jump on Live with the Land. I'll also see what the timing is for soaring, and I might stop at Sunshine Seasons for a little nibble as well. For those of you who've never been in the Land Pavilion, so this holds Living with the Land, soaring, Garden Grill restaurant, where you can meet characters and have your food, obviously. There's also Awesome Planet Show, which nobody ever goes to. I think I did it once about 10. Oh my goodness me! The queue for Living with the Land. Wow. Shows how much I love this ride. It's going to be about a 25-minute wait by the look of it. Ooh. So in which case that probably means soaring is out. Wow. Don't think I've ever seen so many people for Living with the Land. But yeah, this restaurant here, Garden Grill, actually rotates very, very slowly. So you go all the way round. I think you do a whole rotation in the time you're in there. And as I say, I think it's Chip, Dale and Mickey. 20 minutes. I can do 20 minutes. That are the characters as well. So let's go and ride Living with the Land with all these peoples. So in reality, Living in the Land was less than 10 minutes, and I managed to get front row again. I'm just in Sunshine Seasons, and I have got myself a pan au chocolat, because I didn't want much. I've just had a message from Becca to say that they've landed and they're going to Saratoga. So yeah, I'll get to see them soon. So I'm going to sit here and eat this, and then going to wander to probably Figment if they're not here yet, and then go from there. My pan au chocolat was tasty. I've just checked the BA app, and the flight is now delayed until 10:40. Hey. Nothing you can do about it. You just have to sit and wait, don't we? I think it's because of obviously the weather out in the ocean and them getting over here, because apparently the plane was going to Antigua and then Antigua to Gatwick to here. So it's what it is. I am going to head over to, I was going to head over to Figment, but I think the line is out the door. Alright. Knows it's a busy day when there's a massive queue for Figment. In which case I might just wander until Becca and Sam get here. But let's wander over and have a look. As you can see, the queue's out the door, but it says 15 minutes. Yeah, let's give it a go. So it is 11:15, so let's see what happens. So Figment's having technical difficulties, and there's no point in standing in the queue waiting for that one. So I'm going to wander over to Nemo and see what that's like. Try that one. And that will be a no for Nemo, 45 minutes. So we're going to go in the back way and have a look at the aquarium instead. Because obviously Nemo brings you out in the aquarium, doesn't it? So I'm going to go through there. 45 minutes for Nemo. It's crazy, crazy busy today. I don't know what's going on. unfortunately the area where Nemo and the seahorses and stuff is under renovation, so that's a shame. They've brought the eels out so you can see the eels. You can see him, he's like in the rock. His tail's there and his head's over there. Oh, there's a camera here. Nemo reckons it's gone down to 20 minutes, so I'm going to go in. Let's give it a go. It is coming up for 11:45, so let's see how long it takes. Off Nemo, it was only 15 minutes. That was a case of the queue looked absolutely worse than it was. The thing with Nemo, if you've done Nemo before, the queue sort of goes in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. But yeah, it actually looked a lot worse than it was. And because I think it's a constantly moving ride, because the clamshells are constantly going, unless there's obviously a disabled person or something like that getting in, it goes down quite quickly. So yeah, 15 minutes. I am going to wander back up to Spaceship Earth because I've just had a message to say the guys are on the bus from Saratoga. So I'm going to wander up that way to meet them. Probably won't film anything from there. And then I will catch up with you in a little bit. Okay, so what a nightmare. So the flight went from delayed by an hour and a half to delayed till nearly 1 o'clock to now cancelled. I've managed to get myself on the 5+5 flight. So I'm hot-footing it out of the park. It's 1:30. So I'm hot-footing it out of the park, back to the resort to get on the bus to get an Uber. Oh my god, it's not what you want. I would rather have gone tomorrow, but then obviously that's them paying out for more stuff and that. Hopefully I'll be able to claim back all the cancellations and things. Yeah, not good, but let's head back now. So as you can see, I'm at the airport. I made it, thankfully. I was really jammy with the buses, so when I got to the bus stop at Epcot, there was one waiting for me, and when I got to the hotel as well, there was an Uber driver dropping off, and he was able to pick the job up and take me to the airport. So literally within an hour I was here. Obviously, as you can imagine, the BA desk was hideous because there's been so many people. I was very lucky. I was actually sitting waiting for them to cancel it, and as soon as they cancelled it, I jumped on and booked onto this one because there was hardly any seats left. So a lot of people have had to fly in direct, or the next direct one's not till Monday, so thankfully I was able to get on this one. So 4 hours lost, but at least I'm on it and I will get home tomorrow. Updated the kennels as well to let them know, so it was like but yeah, so I'm here. The plane is here as well. Let me switch you over. The plane is here, ready to go. My plane was cancelled due to technical reasons, nothing to do with the storm, so I can put in a claim to BA. I'm just going to go and see if I can find something to eat. So I am boarded and it is just gone 10 to 5. It's a full flight as we thought it would be, because obviously some of those that couldn't get on this one, you know, the one that was cancelled obviously on this one as well. So yeah, all boarded, ready to take off. She just said all boarded, so ready to take off on time hopefully. There's loads of other people on here. Luke and Rich are on here, Karen and Rachel on here, obviously Dan and Ryan are on here as well. So yeah, it's good to see everybody in the chat. So time's gone really, really quickly. It's 8 hours something, lands at 6, I want to say about 10 to 7. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a good flight. So the meal service has just come round, and it was a choice of veggie noodles or barbecue chicken. So the barbecue chicken is chicken, rice, veggies, and then we've also got a chocolate mousse, a roll, a quinoa salad thing, and crackers and cheese. So I'm going to have a taste and see what they're like. We are about an hour away from landing. They've just brought round a cheese, egg and something around bagel. Dinner was alright. The chocolate mousse was really tasty, I really enjoyed that. I've also got Karen and Rachel, Luke and Rich on the flight as well, so I had a catch up with Karen, and I went and had a catch up with Ryan and Dan as well. Flight's not been too bad, it's actually gone really quickly, probably managed to get about an hour or two. As you can see, I'm absolutely shattered. That's the only downside of this early flight, is that in Florida time it's like 1 AM by the time we land, so yeah. Yeah, it's about an hour to landing, and then off and through to get the train, so I'll catch up with you when I've landed. So I am off and landed. I don't think I've ever been off the plane and out on the platform so quick. We landed at like 20 past 6 and it's 20 to 7, 20 minutes. It's the benefit of having hand luggage only, but my God, it's absolutely freezing. My train is 6:49, stops everywhere. Takes about 2.5 hours. So yeah, just waiting for this one to come in and we can get on it and go home. And I'm home. It's about 20 to 10. The train journey was fine. The train was empty, nobody on it. Didn't really get any sleep. The plane journey was fine as well. Had a lovely mother and son next to me who were coming from Little Rock in Arkansas, I think they said. And going to Southampton and then going on a British Isles cruise. So yeah, they were a lovely couple to speak to. Food was okay, nothing to write home about. It was better going out than it was coming back. Went really, really quickly actually. I'm just thankful I was really quick on my fingers and managed to get the flight. Because a lot of people were having lots of stresses and hassles and like, what we're going to do, you know, flying in direct or flying with a different airline. So yeah, didn't envy them at all. So I'm grateful that I was able to get on there quickly and change it to the 5 o'clock flight. Although this early coming back is a nightmare. I'm more exhausted on this one than I think I am from the later one. But it was a good trip. It was a different trip. Had a few wobbles. Yeah, it was good. And I'm glad I could go back there and I'm glad I could still enjoy Disney. But yeah, I knew it would be hard, I knew it would be tough, but it still was a really good trip. So I hope you've enjoyed following along with this trip. This one is coming up pretty soon because obviously I had this booked for LA and then changed it to Disney, so I'm off again in 7 weeks. Although by the time you're seeing this one, it's probably, I've been and gone. But yeah, thank you for following along. Thank you for sticking with me, enjoying my vlogs and my Instagram and everything. And I'll catch you on the next adventure. Take care, guys. Bye.